Bible says to mind your own business in several passages, including 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 15. Make sure that none of you suffers as a murderer or thief or criminal or even as a busybody. Proverbs chapter 26 verse 17. Meddling in the affairs of others is like grabbing a dog by the ears. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 27. Whoever seeks good finds favor, but he who seeks evil will find its due. These passages teach us that it is important to focus on our own lives and to avoid getting involved in the affairs of others. When we gossip or meddle, we are only causing harm to ourselves and to the people we are talking about. There are many reasons why people might get worried about what others are doing. They may be insecure about themselves, or they may be afraid of being left out. Sometimes, people gossip because they are bored or because they enjoy feeling superior to others. However, gossiping and meddling never leads to anything good. It only causes pain and division. If we want to be blessed, we need to learn to mind our own business. This means focusing on our own lives and on our own relationships with God and with others. It means avoiding gossip and meddling, and instead speaking words of encouragement and love. Here are some tips for minding your own business. Focus on your own life. What are your goals? What are your passions? What are your relationships like? When you focus on your own life, you have less time to worry about what other people are doing. Avoid gossip and meddling. If you hear someone gossiping, don't participate. If you see someone struggling, offer to help in a concrete way, but don't try to fix their problems for them. Be kind and compassionate. Everyone is going through something. Even if you don't understand someone's behavior, try to be kind and compassionate. Pray for others. If you're worried about someone, pray for them. Ask God to give them wisdom and strength. When we mind our own business, we create a more peaceful and loving world for ourselves and for others. There are many reasons why you might choose to stay to yourself and only interact with a few people. You may be introverted, or you may have been hurt in the past. You may also be waiting for God to send the right people into your life. There is nothing wrong with staying to yourself. In fact, it can be a very healthy way to live. When you are alone, you have time to think and reflect on your life. You can also focus on your own needs and desires. However, it is important to have a few close relationships in your life. These relationships can provide you with love, support, and companionship. They can also help you to grow and learn. If you are waiting for God to send the right people into your life, I encourage you to continue to trust Him. He knows what is best for you, and He will bring the right people into your life at the right time. Here are some tips for staying to yourself while also building close relationships. Be intentional about your relationships. Don't just wait for the right people to come into your life. Make an effort to meet new people and to connect with those who share your values and interests. Be open to new experiences. Try new things and meet new people. You never know where you might meet your next best friend or the love of your life. Be yourself. Don't try to be someone you're not just to fit in. The right people will love you for who you are. Be patient. It takes time to build close relationships. Don't get discouraged if you don't find the right people right away. Trust God that He will send the right people into your life when the time is right. In the meantime, focus on your own life and on building close relationships with the few people who you already know and trust. hear you. It's okay to be introverted. There is nothing wrong with being someone who prefers their own company to being around large groups of people. In fact, there are many advantages to being introverted, such as being good at listening, being more reflective, and being better at concentrating on tasks. I'm glad that you have a group of friends at church who guide you in your faith and don't look down on you when you sin. It's important to have people in our lives who love us and support us unconditionally. Jesus is a great example of someone who loved and accepted everyone, regardless of their sins. He saved Mary Magdalene, who was a prostitute, and Rahab, who was an adulterer. He also forgave David for his adultery. If you're struggling to balance your introversion with your desire to have close friends, here are a few tips. Start small. Don't feel like you have to be the life of the party or have a huge group of friends. Focus on building close relationships with a few people who you really connect with. Be yourself. Don't try to be someone you're not just to fit in. The right people will love you for who you are. Set boundaries. It's okay to say no to social invitations if you're feeling overwhelmed. It's also okay to take breaks from socializing to recharge. Find activities that you enjoy doing with other people. This could be anything from going to church to playing sports to joining a club. Remember, you don't have to be super outgoing to have close friends. Just be yourself and be open to connecting with others.